Yeah. Good day, everyone, and today you're welcome to Craft channel. Yes, okay. If you're joining this live stream, don't just forget to say "I." Tell us where you're joining in from, and we want to keep the discussion going. It's been a while right now, but thank God we're able to make it for this live stream today. Yes, I can see some persons online. You are highly welcome. So tell us where you're joining from and try to greet us in your local dialect. I'm from the western part of Nigeria. I'm going to say, Ẹ káàsán ńbẹ̀ yẹn o, ṣé dáadáa la bá yín o? Okay, I'm waiting for.
Before she starts bamboozling everybody with the local team, keep in mind our discussion today is something that is of utmost importance. So anybody that is into the fashion world and you need to sit back. So far, you are investing a dime into the fashion business. You need to pay attention to whatever we need to talk about now. And it's high time people joined us to talk about what the inflationary states they found themselves in their country, because inflation and business are unavoidable twins that needs to be managed for each other. One needs to be up while the other one is down. So it's not possible for you to have both up. Otherwise, you'll be running through the circle of just exchange of goods and services without improving your life. And today we are seeing someone here joining us live, Jim Barrett. Oh. Oh my God, Jim, it's so wonderful to have you here. And okay, I think at this point, this you should be what time in the US? I would love. It's been long we saw you on our
Yes,
live
so
stream. Let me quickly
and
send
we had
you
a live
an
stream
invite.
on Central's vlog yesterday.
It was
Maybe it
no,
was
was it yesterday?
the day
The
before.
day before. It was an impromptu live stream. Okay, so Jim, if you like to join us, I've just sent you an invite. We are so happy to have you here. But a lot is happening presently across the globe. It's not something of when you talk of inflation, when you talk of chaotic situation, we're not talking just about Nigeria alone. We're not talking about Africa alone now. It's like truly the whole world is in a global confusion. Okay. Oh, coffee time. I look terrible. Okay. Okay. So the whole world is in a state of skokakwa.
Can you imagine the US having an inflation rate of 8.6%? That's as a May or thereabout. That's about 9% inflation rate compared to what they had year 2020. That was 1.4. As in, the difference is just too much. Is it to talk of Nigeria or Sri Lanka?
Before we even go over to any other country, let's look at US, because US is majorly used as yardstick for the African continent most of the time, which I find so so funny at times, because majority of the what's it called countries in Africa, they use US currency, their inflationary trend, to look or judge what is happening in Africa. US around the 2020, when the pandemic was on, they were having the percentage, sorry for that, the percentage, the interest rate was about 1 point something percent, 1.4. The interest rate in the US was about
Interest rate or inflation
1.4%.
rate.
Inflation rate rather.
Yes, inflation rate.
Inflation rate,
That
sorry,
was 2020.
was
Or
1.4%.
thereabouts.
But now, as we speak, inflation rate in the US is 8 point something. So that's about 9%. Oh, Jim is saying something. 15% in California and $8
Gas.
gas. Whoa.
That's
Whoa.
even gas here. It's
Whoa.
9,500 naira.
Whoa.
As in 12.5 kg gas.
My goodness.
As in
So this is
now 15%.
15%. Jim, please, can you be very listening? When you say 15%, what is 15%?
That's
Is that inflation? I don't want to believe America will ever wake up to witness double digit inflation, because that is terrible in capital letter.
Mm.
That is real terrible. So today we are looking at it from the
Us.
perspective of fashion
Yeah.
and inflation,
Yeah.
because if you are in the world of fashion, if you are venturing into the business of fashion, you probably might not be thinking of just your local environment, because you can't even survive well in the world of fashion if all you are
The
basing
clients.
your production for is just within the country, like Nigeria, for example, or
Or some
or
African
some other African
countries.
countries, or
Or
intercontinental kind of sales. Why? Because when there is inflation, something is happening in any country that is a kind of hyperinflation.
inflation.
What you are going to be seeing is that the interest of the people to even be looking towards clothing will start
Clothes.
going down, because people are going to be more concerned
Concerned
about
about
survival, ability to take care of themselves, feed their family, provide for whatever that
basic
can,
needs,
basic needs and the
housing,
likes.
food,
So
and everything.
now that means the percentage of people that will be willing to patronize your goods and services, your wares,
Yeah.
is going
Your
to drop.
designs.
So now, what what is the learning point that we can make out of this? Okay, Jim Barak says states
States.
have their own rate. Whoa, not the overall average, the whole country. My goodness. So you mean interest rate in California?
Inflation.
Inflation rather in California is 15%. I think after immediately after this live stream here, we'll go over to our Cetro's blog
Yes.
to have a
We
talk
talk on
on
this.
this also, so that we can have our larger audience that are more thoughtful about this inflationary trend. Because you find out that some fashion designers in Africa,
They don't want
most of them,
to.
they might not even know the meaning. They will just, because as we are speaking now, some are not putting into consideration these inflationary trends across countries, and as such they are going to be so shocked
Mm.
by what is going to happen, because there will be low demand for their
Yes.
clothing if they don't prepare for the possibility of reducing their cost of production,
Yes.
and the possibility of
Improving on
in
their customer satisfaction.
customer satisfaction, and also what, going into the production of designs that are not that expensive. Because
Yes.
now people just want,
Diversifying.
yes, people now just want to put on simple thing that can just cover their nakedness and make them look okay. They might not want to spend that high amount of money, like $50,000 on clothes again, when there is shortage of food, there is
Gas.
there is gas, increase in gas, the
Housing.
housing is going to go up definitely, and this is just appalling. Okay, then what is the percentage of inflation, the inflation rate in Nigeria? I know that will shock you. So what's the inflation rate in Nigeria?
As
Now, Jim Barak
in
says it's actually higher. My goodness, this is
eh,
becoming scary.
eh.
Whoa. Jim Barak says closer to.
Sweet. Jim, are you sure? But this thing is not online. What you're saying, it's as in where can
I
which
think
source? Where can we get this
no,
from?
no. I think the mistake we've been making is that we have been looking at the average, the overall America. America has a way of presenting information to the
Eh,
world that is so
eh.
strategic. They might give us the average. So if he is mentioning per state now, then I
Mm.
think we'll spend time
Nigeria is
to look
seventeen
into
point
that.
eight,
Nigeria is
seventeen point
17.8,
seven as
but
at May
Nigeria is
2022.
18%.
18%.
18%
That one
inflation. But let me tell you, whenever Nigeria says
is
good
18.
morning, just go out, go and check,
That inflation should be
because it might be
times
midnight.
two. No.
Because it might be midnight. Whenever Nigeria says good afternoon, oh, just know that the end of the night has come. So, yeah.
Not further.
Inflation. California is the fifth largest economy.
In the
Whoa, in
world.
the world. You can imagine that. So actually, America is combination of several countries
Yes,
into
now.
one.
Yeah.
Several countries into
Into word,
into one.
just like
So
United States of Africa.
so
If Africa should just be like the United States of Africa, Africa will really make it big. But
yeah,
it's just this segregation and by all these people that came to colonize Africa
oh
that
my
are doing this,
goodness.
and that's why America is still making it and they are strong because they have different.
But how
No.
strong is America now, really? Because
Mm.
the America we knew
This is
yesterday,
not Cetro's blog. Oh, these are fashion
the
people.
okay,
Let's go back to
okay,
our
let's
fashion. How does the
okay.
rising price so that we round up? You
Now
see more.
we want to round up here so that
Yes.
we can go to our
So
settles block.
how
But
does it affect?
how does this inflation, increasing inflation rates, how does it affect the fashion world?
Mhm. As the prices are increasing,
Yeah,
your customers will not be interested in buying. So there's going to
they will
be
not be interested in
maybe
buying ostentatious
ostentatious
goods
goods. So there's going to be a decline in your what?
in
In
sales.
your sales. And once there is a decline in your sales, there is decline in your revenue. So how are you going to meet up? You have to develop tactics and techniques that will help you. So it's brands that are with high customer satisfaction level that will be able to still keep their customers, their clients. It's not just that all you do is that you're just selling to them. Brands that have ways of bringing back their clients, they are the ones that will be able to still keep above the level of production. But those that don't have such techniques, they are going to go out of production. They will not be able to produce again. And if you're not producing, you're not selling, you're out of business. So, what do you think you can do? How do you think? And again, another way you can do is that you not just totally go on as the prices are rising, because as the prices are rising, invariably your cost of production is rising, and as such, your selling price should rise. But you could just do it in a way that you put some shovings and the prices should just be rising slightly. Just like one of my children's school,
Mhm.
the one is very wise, their former school. She will just for each term, she will just slightly increase the price. And that was what I did when I had a Montessori school. Yes, I started with a Montessori school. So for each of the terms, I'll just slightly increase the fee. They will not know, but how. And again, what are you using? Your customers, your clients. Who are your target audience? Who are those that you're missing? Are you a mass market brand or you are an high-end brand? So that works also. And you think of the materials you're using. And talking about fabrics is another thing now, as in fabrics, some fabrics, especially right here in Africa, that they give us now, they are nothing to write home about. I that's another thing we want to go into. Then you just
But before we go into this, can we just look at this? Jim Barak says Old Navy and the Gap are about to go bankrupt, but Victoria's Secret is booming only in America. Wow. If you know Old Navy, I think Old Navy is a fashion company. If I'm right, Old Navy is one of the fashion company that is outstanding. And if they are going uh, bankrupt at this point in time, yeah,
hmm,
if Old Navy is
yes,
going bankrupt at
at
this
this
point
point
in
in
time,
time,
that is really, really calling for heads up, you know. If I hope I could share my screen with you to
yes,
see what is
share.
happening in what Old Navy at your spare time. Just kindly go through, go and check all Old Navy
Maybe
store.
yes, their
So
stores.
if a fashion store like this that is, you know, based in America is experiencing bankruptcy, then those of you in Nigeria, in Africa, where a dollar now is going for about 750 naira, for just $1, 750 naira.
Naira.
I hope it will not get to a time that a bottle of water will now be about $20. Because if we are looking at this and you are coming into fashion and you don't even know that what is happening around the world, some person just say, ah, I'm a fashion designer, it doesn't concern me. It
Oh,
concerns you because you just need to start re-strategizing.
yes.
It is high time you start looking for tailors that can work with you at a cheaper rate, because some of the tailors that you are working with that are, you know, that are used to high rates of
They will not want to
pay,
come
they
down.
might not want to come down. So that means your production can be grounded if care is not taken. So at this point in time, what you need is to what continuity plan or contingency plan that will keep your business in focus, on point, especially at this point where the whole world is at disarray. And where is this trouble coming from? The trouble is coming from the war zone.
Yeah.
That's why we usually say that trouble anywhere, poverty anywhere in the world is
Poverty.
poverty everywhere. The war that is happening in Ukraine
Yes.
is the ripple effect that we are seeing now. And it is high time that we all stood up to prevent ourselves from being dragged into any needless
Yes.
war. Now, I see the president of America has been traveling here and there trying to see if he can have some buy-in, but instead they have been playing with him like a small boy. Now, Rose Outlets has been in a state of despair
For
for years,
years.
and the low-income people
Are
are
forced
forced
to
to shop
shop
at
at Walmart.
Walmart, forcing fashion away from local businesses.
Roberto.
Wow, wow! How I wish our fashion audience can come online to read through this so that
Yes, yes.
they are more
Aware of what it
educative.
is.
Thank
Aware
God
of what
that we are seeing this, because some of our students that we are training in fashion, this information are going to be passed across to them so that they don't end up losing out. You understand? So that they don't end up losing out on such information, that we inform them to be better prepared ahead. So is there any other what's it called?
No, my major concern is that they should develop strategies that improves their client relationship skills. So if they are able to know who their target audience are, you have the list of your clients, you have a relationship with them beyond the buying, and you develop real marketing skills for this time and age, that you can get the right people, and you also cut your production cost. How can you cut your production cost? That's when you think of other sources of getting your fabrics, your needed materials, most and that's where we come in. Just like a brand has reached out to us from the UK now, we are trying to make some ready to wears for them. What are we using this time around? We're not using the major wax fabric. We're using Adire. So Adire now, and I think I don't want to go above myself. I still don't want to mention it. Something is happening. I've been saying it. I'm going to release a video very soon. So Adire, the use of authentic African fabrics in the world of fashion has gained a lot of recognition, and Iman Yesi is doing a lot. So I think other fashion brands, the mass market brands, should just look into this line and just idea is not as expensive as what is it called now?
Ankara.
Ankara or wax print now. Wax print is really getting high right now. You have 7,000, 8,000, 10,000, and just
You
like
know
that.
why? Because they are majorly imported,
Imported. But these ones, these are direct, they are majorly
locally
locally
produced
produced
in
here in
Nigeria,
Nigeria,
Abeokuta.
Abeokuta, Ogun State, and we have that. What's it called?
We are making our production directly
From
from
the
the
source.
source, from where it is being produced. So with that, we've been able to knock off the hike in price of sewing materials
Yes.
that we are going to be using to make such this thing.
Yes.
Those are the informations that we want to pass across so that people can reduce their cost of production. They can still earn a living no matter how minimal the profit
yes.
is, so that you can still be able to stay alive till when the storm will be over.
Yes.
Like R. Kelly that has been sent to prison now. So that when the storm is over, you can now revert.
Just like Christian Dior, when there was war,
Yeah.
he was not selling, and then when the war was over, yes, people can now go back to dreams and glamour. When there is war,
And when-
you
and
don't
when I
talk
say-
about dreams and glamour. You don't talk about ostentatious.
And when I say you can now revert, I do not mean that you will now drop our local African
no,
attire.
no.
What I'm saying is that you can now revert to the higher ones, because
Yes,
there are different grades. You have the
of
higher one
Adire.
that has also still very, very,
Very
expensive.
expensive.
But the good thing is that you have the local one that are very, very cheap for now. That you can still make authentic pieces. You can still design something
Yeah.
beautiful to sell to the world, and it shows a touch of Africa on it. And it's such painful thing when I see a lot of fashion designers shutting down, a lot of fashion companies, fashion businesses
The
shutting
fact
down.
is, fashion designers here in Nigeria and Africa, they should learn to have an open mind, to
Yeah, that's a challenge.
diversify. They just think it's all about cut and sew, or you post videos of your cutting and sewing on YouTube. And the other thing right now is RTW. You just feel you followed the trend. So, but and when we're doing videos like, and I want to use this, maybe you'll be watching this live stream after now. And when we're doing videos like fashion billionaires, how they are made, you don't want to listen, you don't want to watch, but you don't know that you actually become who you look up to, who you watch, who you listen to, who you admire. So if you're listening to such videos, you're going to get to know their secrets. The added advantage that's helped them to get to where they are now, and you'll be able to harness all your own strength too and get there, because it's not just one thing. It's not just fashion. To Africans, most Africans, the layman is African is, I want to cut. And so no, fashion is beyond that, far beyond that. There are so many other industries you harness together. What of Hubert the Givenchy? He even designed a car. Yes, to that extent, he designed the interior of a big multinational hotel and the like. So you are the one that will what? You are not just to be stereotyped, you are not to be parochial, you are not to be narrow-minded. You have to broaden your horizon, you have to open up your minds and see that what other, and this is what we've been saying for long, that it's not just cutting and sew matters. So I want to believe fashionistas that will be listening to this after now, especially those of us in Africa here, there are lots of things we can do together, we can collaborate. So reach out. You see the likes of Hubert de Givenchy and Balenciaga, they work together, and these people are their separate fashion houses, but you see them creating designs together. Balenciaga tutored a lot of them, like after Givenchy, he tutored so many others, and he had an open mind and they grew together. And that's just it. For you to grow in this fashion world, it's not a one man know it all thing. It's not just I can do it all. No, before you know, the cheese would have moved away from where you are. And who moved my cheese? The cheese are always moving. So you just have to.
So, with that being said,
Um, Jimbarak said,
Jibara says,
I
I
used
used
to
to think
think
China
China
is
is.
a threat to Africa, but I know American politicians are much worse.
That's why I love Jimbarak. He will always.
The good thing is the good. Did I say the good thing? The real situation on ground is even the fact that none of these people are a threat. None of these people are a threat to Africa,
Africa itself.
but Africa itself is the
It's our
threat
mind.
because of their mentality.
Yes.
Now we have everything that can make Africa to stand alone, to be the best, and others now begging
Begging.
for recognition for relationship with Africa. But African leaders are busy selling the whole populace into
Let's
slavery
go to
in the
like
hand of China, into the hand of the Chinese and the Americans themselves, or the Westerners.
yes, the
Let me not
Westerners.
just say
It's
America,
America. The Westerners
because we can now see that even America is experiencing
needs help.
the worst of.
Needs help.
America needs help now,
Needs help.
seriously.
And
Because how do you
the
explain in America inflation rates
15
getting to double digits? I think with this, our fashion audience,
audience,
we
please.
are, we are
Okay,
so
it's Jim Bag that's been commenting, and we're
so
saying, so say something.
no
Fashion
no no
people,
no need. Fashion people, when you come back,
fashion people.
comment later on this live stream,
And
because
reach
yeah.
out. This that we've given to you now, it's that we told you about Adire. Just watch out for my next video. The big story of late is that
Whoa,
Ace is about to bankrupt. Eh? Stand speaking about
whoa,
which companies.
whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa! I hope this one doesn't
I
come
hope
true.
this one is not true.
Jim,
Jim,
this
eh?
information that you have just passed, I hope it stays as a rumor, that it doesn't come true, because I tell you,
It's
a
going to
whole
a lot of
lot of
fashion.
fashion designers, even from
Hey,
Africa majorly, depend on that what's it called, that brand, that platform to
Yes, that
sell
e-commerce
their
platform.
products. I just hope something good happens. And that's why people should not propel war in any part of the world. And that's why all the countries of the world should rise up and urge both parties, both
Yes,
Ukraine
Ukraine and
and Russia,
Russia.
let them have a round table to stop this because it's impacting
The
negatively on
globe.
the whole, on the globe rather. So, with that being said, we are going to our second channel, Cetro's Vlog, where we discuss a whole lot of matters like this without being limited to just fashion. So we are going to be there in the next within the next 30 minutes. We are going to be up there on Cetro's Vlog live. Yeah, Jim says it's true. So we are going to our Cetro's Vlog channel. Let me put it there so that you can join us. Cetro's Vlog. Uh, we are going to our second channel because it's been long we did anything there. Second channel,
So let's
Cetro's
quickly go.
Vlog.
Let's go to 30 minutes.
In let's say 15 minutes. In 15
Yes.
minutes.
Yeah.
15 minutes for a live stream.
So
For
talking about global
a
rising
live
prices
stream.
today.
Yes, we're going to be
Yes.
talking about global rising
Prices.
prices.
Okay, fashion designers, you can always reach out to us. You could put our numbers, those that want consultation and those that to know, want to make your production for your ready-to-wear brand. So they're available. And RTW 2.0 is coming. Why did I forget?
Is it?
That's, I think it's 26th and 27th of August. RTW 1.0 was really a success. We had participants from different countries, both online and physically. Yeah, and this one, it's promising to be really, really great. So if you're there and you are into the world of ready to wear or you're planning to go, I think that is even what is really reigning now. I think most people are just going into ready to wear. And the form of ready to wear that is gaining grounds globally now is made to order. Yes, people are just saying you order, then
Continue what you are saying.
that people are just going to say you order, you place your order, then I'm going to create it for you. So please, there are lots of things to learn in this seminar. It's great. I think people that started, they've started their, some have started their production for their ready to wear brand. People that have not even started before, but they had the mind when they learned different things that propelled them and they were just moved into action. They had contacts to be given to you to direct suppliers, manufacturers of some products, all the fabrics you need. We'll give you the number, the contacts for the tailors agents, people that will help you, who can help you with the setup, production companies. And so please do reach out if you're there and you want to start your ready to wear brand or you need help on how to sustain your ready to wear brand. Please do reach out to the number showing below. The seminar is going to come up, I think it's 26th and 27th of August 2022. So we're going to be posting the banner very soon. Some persons have already registered, yes, and that's it. So limited slots are always available for our session. We have real limited slots for both the online participants and the physical participants. So just reach out to grab your slot before it's too late. So we're gonna call it a day on Central Craft today. Till we come your way next time. May the Centrals catch you. Love you. Bye bye. Don't forget to drop your comments anytime you're watching this
I
afternoon.
just want to confirm the date for the seminar.
Okay.
The date for the seminar is
It's Friday,
Friday, 26th August
and
to Saturday, 27th August.
10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah,
daily.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, and those of you that want to register for fashion, online fashion school,
So,
kindly see our phone numbers here and do that.
and do that.
Then before we go, this last one, I want to say this and quickly run away. Amazon is gonna buy Etsy. Whoa. Whoa, whoa,
It's
whoa,
happening.
whoa. Please, fashion designers,
Fashion designers.
don't be too local about information gathering.
Mm.
Let us know what is happening in the industry so that we can always
Other
run.
industries that are
Yes,
working.
so that we can always
And
run
when you
fast to grab
and when you see
opportunities.
talks on fashion, listen,
Yeah,
watch, so
yeah,
that it will improve you, your
yes,
brand, your everything,
yes.
your income.
And Jim Barak, you are going to be part of the presenters at this, what's it called? We'll chat you
Yes,
up.
yes, yes,
We'll
yes,
chat you up and
yes,
talk
we
more on
chat.
this. So
Okay,
we are so grateful
catch
to
you
have all of you here.
later.
So
Bye
let's
bye.
meet at Cetro's vlog. Bye bye.